So to find out how many filters we need each month, how many filters we need to order, I have the students copy this entire table, and they'd run around the campus to all our locations, all our building locations, counting the various types of different filter sizes. They actually have a different sheet where they do this. I'm going to delete all these numbers because they are now obsolete. Those are last orders numbers. And basically, as you can see in the picture that the video started with, the team members go around writing down the numbers in the have column. And all I need to do is copy their findings into this spreadsheet. It goes pretty quick. In theory, this could be faster if, like, this program, this spreadsheet was on an iPad and they could just run around putting it right into the spreadsheet. But this is pretty fast. This probably takes me about 4 or 5 minutes to get these all entered in. Just sometimes I get lost on my columns. 16, 16, 14, 8, 12, 9, 12, 7, 5. I'm gonna, is that 26 or is that 20? I'm just gonna say it's 20. We use a lot of those. Alright. 11, 20, 22, 24, 2, 9, 4, 7, 8, 0, 28, 4, 2, 11, 7, 19, 7. Next page, a little bit more here. Albert's has 11, 20 by 20 by 2s, 8, 6, 2. Honestly, the hardest part of this project is deciphering my crew's terrible handwriting. 6, 6. This is why you do handwriting lessons in school. Turbines. Okay, they didn't count the turbines because they're stored somewhere else. And I know how many there are. Although, really quickly, I can talk about the turbines. So basically, Mark buys his own filters for the turbines. What I do is I keep 12 on hand in case in a pinch he needs them. And then I surprise him and I pull them out. And I say, here you go, Mark. I haven't actually had to do that, but it's bound to happen. He's going to get caught by surprise one of these days. And I'll say, no prob, I have 12 clean filters in the Trez dungeon. That's where I keep them. Library 36, 27. Oh, I got sidetracked here somewhere. So Monica's 10, 2, 6, 1, 9, 8. This is new. What got added here? Library, Monica's Parent Falls, Sarah's, Thomas Hall, 2, 36 other commons. Okay, I'm just going to presume that's 0. So basically this is a new filter which I added, 24 by 24 by 2. We need number per month per building. We need 4 of them for the new common swamp cooler. We're going to use this up pretty fast, so I'm just going to put 0. It doesn't matter if we have a few extra. Alright, 27. So basically the sheet that Michael was filling out today as he went around campus did not have... He must have gotten this printout from another location, which is possible. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so basically the swamp cooler just got added a couple months ago, and it needs 4 of these 24 by 24 by 2s. And Michael doesn't know to look for those on the list. Alright, so all these numbers indicate how many filters we have of these sizes. So this column is the filter size. This is how many we need of those filters per month. And this breaks it down how many filters we need per month per building. So for example, we need 7 12 by 24 by 4s, but 4 of those go to Cecilia's, and 3 of those go to the chapel, or will be used by the chapel. So, and we want to see about 3 months storage in our have column. So here 3 are used per month in the chapel of these filters, and we have storage for 4 months, that's pretty good. Whereas for Cecilia's, we have storage for 2.5 months. And even for less, because Cecilia's is about to get changed, so that's going to go down to like 1.5 months. We don't want to get too far behind on our inventory. Okay, so all these numbers in the have column should have gotten transferred over here, and they did. They're all here, and they're all correct. So what I do, I go to the distribution section, and I delete all these numbers. Now, when you delete all those numbers, a lot of these things turn red. So, basically, we need to order and then distribute enough filters to each location for these storage column cells to go green. This one's already green, which means we basically need to distribute 0 of the 11 by 11 by 1s, which means in turn we need to order 0 of them. Okay, now next, Cecilia's, you see, we're short. So in storage, we have 6. We have 10, but that's not accounting for the 4 that are about to be used. So really this program, this spreadsheet accounts for that. And it says, well, we really only have 6 because 4 are about to be used. We only have 10. So if we need 4 per month, and we want to keep 3 months on hand, this needs to go up to 12. So if I add 6, it becomes green. Now, for example, if I do 5, oh, that's funny. All right, so maybe it's only 2 months in advance. Let's try that. So let's just try 2. Okay, so 8 in storage is all we need. So it's 2 months in advance. That makes sense. So we have 4. No, we're going to use 4. We have 10, which means we'll only have 6. We add 2 to give our 2 months supply. Now there's still a problem. This order number, so I need to order 2 filters. The only problem is filters are ordered in cartons of 12. So that means we need to buy more than we need and distribute it between these 2 buildings. Now, we basically need to buy 10 more. There's no real science here. The chapel already has enough for, looks like 3 months. So if we just kind of like, let's split that 10, 60, 40. So let's order 8 for Cecilia's and 4 for the chapel. Now, because 8 plus 4 is a multiple of, is 12, then that's good. We can order 1 carton of these filters, and when they arrive, we're going to send 4 to the chapel, which will give it a little bit more than 4 months of storage, and we'll send 8 to Cecilia's, which will give it just under 4 months of storage. This is close enough. Very often, if, say I have 5 months of storage for 1 set of filters, what I'll do is I'll just steal from that location for another building, and you'll see that happen pretty soon. Alright, so this is in the green, so we don't need to order anything. Therese, we have 3, we need 3, which means after the 3 are used, we're going to have 0, so that means we're going to need 6. So again, we need to buy 6 more to make up the 12. Let's just do 3 and 9. There we go. That seems pretty reasonable. So each one of these buildings uses 3 per month. One will have 10, one will have 9. Obviously, we can't cut 1.5 to do 9.5. This is a pretty even split, and we're ordering 1 carton, which is what they come in. This would be a lot easier if the filter boxes did not ship in 12 packs of 12. So these are all green, which means we don't need to buy any. It means we have a good supply. 14 by 20s in Cecilia. We have 33. We need 15, so we're going to fall way below our required. 33 minus 15 is 18. And we need 30, so we're just going to add 12, and that should do the trick. Yep, that did the trick. For example, if I did 11, it would not do the trick. Not only would it not be enough, but we also couldn't buy multiples of 11. We have to do multiples of 12. So basically, yeah, there would be 18 left. We need 30 because that would be 2 times 15. So I add 12 to 18, get 30. It works out perfectly. 0. The ones, basically, if there's only one, if the storage column is in the red and there's only one building that uses this size, it's easy. Just order 12 and you'll have massive amounts of extra, but that's fine. Actually, we use these ones very often. Yeah, we use 4 per month. So these get used up pretty fast, actually. Alright, 0, 0, 12, 12, 0, 0, 0. Okay, these ones, 16 by 20s, it gets a little complicated. So we have 8, we need 5, we're going to have 3 left over, we need to add 7. We have 9, we're going to use 8, and so we'll have 1 left over. We need 16, so I add 15. Is that right? Let me see. Sometimes I'll just like do the next one down. Yeah, that was right. 15. Okay, so here we have 12. We're going to use 5. We'll have 7 left over. We need 10, so I add 3. Good. See all these distribution, all these storage boxes are turning green. Sarah's, we have 7. We're going to use 6. We need 11. Let me double check that one. Yep, 10 is too little. Sure enough. 11. We don't need any of those. Thomas Hall, we have 20. We're going to use 11. We'll have 9. We need 22, so I'm going to add 13. Alright, and again, I don't think we can get away with, yep, 13 it is. I don't know why, I check it every time, but I'm always right. I'm just going to throw one more filter in here. Oh no, 49. Okay, so we need to get up to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just add 2 to each one of these. So 9, 17, 5, 13, 2, 14. So now we have multiple. So 12 and 60. That was really arbitrary. But again, going a little bit over is not a problem. We're going to have extras, and that is a good thing. These things keep well in storage. It's okay. This one's easy. We're just going to buy 12. Easy. Okay, what's going on here? Why do we have 16 by 24 by 2? Did this one not come across? 22. We have 22. This is E30. How did this not get translated over? Somehow this got missed, so I'm just going to drag this down. And now that's from the filter census page, E30. Oh, how that got missed. That's kind of weird. So we don't need any there. I don't know why we have 22 of those. That must have been some weird fluke. Alright, we don't need any 16 by 25 by 1s. Alberts, we have 2. We're going to use 2. We'll have 0. We need 4. And again, now we just need to split 8 remaining up between 3 different groups. So I'm just going to do 6 and 3 and 3. There we have 12. Not rocket science. 12. Okay, this one we have 8. We're going to use 3. We'll have 5. I just need 1 there. We have 0. That's awkward. We're going to use 1. What? Negative 1. So I'll just add 2. Oh, I need to add 3, huh? So that gets us into the green. We need to do, let's just do 5 and 8. Oops, I messed up. Let's do 6 and 6. There we go. So, you know, we'll have a few extra months, but that's really okay. This one we'll buy 12, we'll buy 12, 0. Okay, Monica's we're going to need to do 4. Peter and Paul's, we're going to need to do 10. This one, we're going to need to do 2, 9, 10. Why am I blinking here? 8. So basically, you just always add the number here that will make this number be double that number. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes. So, alright, so in this case, -1. And to make this number be double that number, so I need to add 17. Is that right? So I'll try 16. That's right. Yeah, so 17. And again, this is annoying because now we need to do, we'll start adding 6, 11, 3, 9, 19. There we go. Again, very arbitrary. I just added a couple filters to each location, and we have a good order of 48 here. All right. Albert's 4, 7, 10. Wait, did I mess that up? 9. Oh, I messed it up. Okay. Escape. Just make that be 0. Okay. So 7. Oh, just 1. So dumb. Okay. 1, 0. So basically, I'm just going to add 4, 4, and 4. Okay, that was easy. I just split it up. Now, in theory, I should really do something like 6, 4, and 2. Yeah, that makes more sense because basically we need more filters for this one than for that one. This one just gives you 3 months, this one gives you a little bit more than 3 months, and this one gives you 7 months. 12, 12. Bear with me, I'm a dummy. 2, 0, 6. And then we'll just do that special adding thing. Let's just make that be 3, 2, 8. Oops, that was wrong. Alright, cool. We're buying a lot of filters this order. That's a lot of filters. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I love when that happens. 12. Oops. Wow, oh, no, never mind. Not the trip ends. Forget the trip ends. We're just skipping the trip ends for now. Okay. Excuse me. 0, 1, 3, 3, 5. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. 0, 3. The 3 was arbitrary. Okay, there we go. 12, 0. Okay, so for whatever reason, the library has 36, 24 by 24 by 2. This seems a little excessive. So we'll put all of them at the commons. I don't know why the library has that many. Okay. It only uses 2 per month. Yeah, it's bizarre. Okay. 0, 1, 3. Alright, so that works, and then we'll just kind of, I don't know. 3, 2, 2. Oh, I'm so dumb. Ugh. 5, 4, 4. I'm still so dumb. Let's do 3. Alright, you guys can see this isn't rocket science, but basically since this one has the most filters per month, I just put a few more filters in the distribution. It still gets us our green storage cell. Okay, so this is all done now. We go to our filter order. Right over here, right click, refresh the pivot table here, and I just make sure that all filters are selected. They are. And that all order sizes are selected. They are. Every now and then I'll accidentally not have the 60 not checked off because I haven't ordered 60 of one filter in a while, and I'll make the order without ordering like 60 filters, which are super important for that month's filter change. Anyways, right here you have the information for John Harvey, our filter manager, our account manager, and you just copy and paste this, right click, put that into an Outlook email, send it to John Harvey, and he does the rest. It gets shipped within I think 2 to 3 weeks, and then when the order comes in, you just need to inspect it, make sure it's all there, make sure it's in good repair. Definitely had to do some damaged delivery tickets with FedEx. We do FedEx freight, so it can be a little bit rough sometimes. Excuse my yawn. Anyways, that's the video. That's how it works. Make sure you save, and that's it.